let's all take a nice big collective breath together.
Yep.
You know, we can all just get a fan out, get some cold air, walk outside for a bit.
Nice.
Not for too long though. But
all right, welcome back. Sorry about that, chat, but we are returning now to the grand finals. Going to be a best of 5 versus OHHH and Fortnite. Let me just get those scores up to date. We'll just keep the same team colors. I think Firstkiller prefers blue team anyway. Let them know that they can be underway, and we'll get this match started. Nico and Wolf versus Firstkiller and mectos. I can't wait. Indeed, it seemed like OHHH had the momentum going into the winner's bracket, or from the winner's bracket. But now suddenly Fortnite, they're finding tricks. Firstkiller's got it figured out. He's going to back to pick up Nico and Wolf's boost, and then being continuously very aggressive, just goes for bumps afterwards because he knows that Wolf and Nico can't see him at all while he's back there.
that ball almost actually went in. And I almost wonder if there's something to say about just how aggressive Firstkiller is on the demoing and on the physical contact there. Going back, I guess I just summon demos when I talk about it. So we'll go back down towards center. Firstkiller gonna go ahead and try to get a 50 out of the corner. Does get 1 touch, 2 touches. Might be good for Nico though. No, back towards center. Wolf versus Firstkiller. Mid boost did not pop up there. mectos off the wall. Firstkiller is moving. Firstkiller doesn't want to stop. If they stop, it's like the floor is lava. And Firstkiller has recognized this. Nico going to be, it's going to go right by Nico. Wolf the challenge. Firstkiller just up on that again, like just trying to fight from underneath. Firstkiller now is also going to get a touch. Why not? mectos is going to be there. The shot, nope, it's going to be a little bit too soft into the left side. This is the bracket reset, by the way. We're back to game number 1, best of 5. This is it. Winner, it's going to be mectos! mectos, and they score early. If there's been a momentum shift, you better believe we all just felt it.
That shot is crazy. It's going straight down from the ceiling, and he turns it in on another 90-degree redirect into the net. It doesn't seem like it's that much of a 90 degrees because he's coming from below it, but still, it's hard to put those accurately on. If he's a little bit less powerful, it bounces off the rim and out. If it's too powerful to Billy save it. We got to speak just so much to mectos' accuracy in these last few games where he's popping off on these insane low shots that the Billies are struggling to save. Whoa, the musty.
I don't know if my mind could have handled that. mectos is starting to actually speed up quite a bit as well. You can see flipping off the walls, just trying to move their car around. Seemed like they were playing pretty static before. Nico is going to get a demo on mectos though. Firstkiller around the side, and both teams are heating up. They've both turned into a more aggressive style, knowing that the other team, that's the only way to defend it. That's just going to be a touchdown, right place, right time. Wolf and Nico, they connect, and that's going to be an equalized game. 3-13, game number 1.
Nico put it all on the table there. He was on the backboard when Wolf is making an attempt going sideways, going horizontally. If Wolf doesn't get a touch there, they just get scored on. So maybe Nico and Wolf are getting a little bit more bold, a little bit more confident in their ability to pass to each other, because that, to me, when I saw that setup, I'm like, this is wrong. There's no way the Billies come out of this alive. And they did it well.
Well, mectos is not ready to stop! mectos will not be stopped. mectos feeling themselves on this one. The read for the double. Flips back to the wall, flips off the wall. The clear from Nico right into mectos' car. Down and in, 2-1. And can they be stopped at this point? Is there too much? Is there too much pushing them forward? They got the reverse sweep in the first set after going down 0-2, after losing their first game in the tournament. And now they are here fighting in the bracket reset, game 1, up 2-1. I think this is a completely new game and a completely new team, and Wolf and Nico have got to reset their mindset here and try to get back onto the aggressive side.
Yeah, I think it is too much. I mentioned earlier, if Fortnite takes it to a bracket reset, I think Fortnite just wins. They've weathered out the momentum from OHHH, and now they're on the momentum of their own. And not, on top of that, if you get a dunk like mectos just did, and you're the one dunked against Nico in this case, if you have that level of dunk against you, that'll change your life. Well, one of those life-changing coincidences or just circumstances like that, he's going to need a moment to think about it, and I think that's going to put them on the back foot.
Got to refresh your whole perspective on what life is and how.
Exactly. mectos, though, to the back wall. See if he can find a way to Firstkiller. No, he's taking it to the net. 2 minutes to go, and they need to hold on for a goal. How do they... It always seems like Firstkiller and mectos they want a 1-goal lead, and then despite like constantly shooting over and over and over again, they still maintain a 1-goal lead. It's always the 1-goal lead. It's never more. It's even though the goals, oh, the bump maybe, no. Even though the goals could be ridiculous, like a 5-6 possibly scoreline at the end of it, somehow they always lead by 1 goal. This is not just true of this game either. It's also the last tournaments in this Summer Slam. Whoever Firstkiller's teammate is, him and them always just win it by the slimmest of margins, but it's not the goals that matter, it's the games. And Firstkiller, he's all about winning game after game.
We're doing and yeah, we're putting here. They would call that efficient. I think they'll be like, we're just being efficient.
Right.
You know, we don't need to score more than we need to. We're just trying to toe the line and keep the margins from being red. We got 60 seconds to go in game 1 here of the bracket reset in the grand finals. Pass over to Wolf, and Billy is trying. Billy in caps is trying to reinvigorate that caps lock energy. But unfortunately, right now, it is really showing up. Mectos will get demo. Firstkiller so patient. They're actually faked the challenge on the 50 moving forward and then just pulled back a little bit. That ball's going to be up. Firstkiller to touchdown. Firstkiller is going to touch it down. Mectos and Firstkiller are in full form. They are in full form in the bracket reset. 37 seconds, a 2-goal lead.
That's so nasty. Firstkiller jumps even before Mectos has the ball lifted. That's how confident they are in their team passes. He just jumps right over it, not looking for bumps or anything. He just wants to drop the ball straight down, and he does it perfectly. It's poetry.
It's going to be 30 seconds here. Is there an answer from Nico? See Mectos just waiting to play the 50. Very comfortable. The clock is, if you are ahead, the clock is your extra player. You always got to remember that. And it seems like Mectos and Firstkiller are very aware of that. That's going to be a shot down on target. Actually, right up over 15 seconds. We are not done with game 1 yet.
That small mistake where Mectos and Firstkiller both hit the ball at the same time and pinch it together. Those little mistakes are just gigantic when it comes to these players. Wolf and Nico, you can see they pounced immediately. They both pushed forward, looking for the way to finish that ball into the net. They really need more of those mistakes to open up. They hope to take it, but no, they make a mistake of their own. They bump each other, and Mectos is just going to take the freebie.
Just flipping off of contact over on the left, and that the ball happens. Like, I'm going to go as far away as possible. Is that okay with you guys? Mectos and Firstkiller are like, yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, it's going to be just fine. 2-goal lead, 10 seconds to go. Game 1, bracket reset here. We are in best of 5, and okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go get some lemonade, maybe I'll go pick up some food if anybody wants some food, and I'll be back later. I can't. What?
This is a well-crafted play. Nico, he sees that Mectos, when he goes to kick off against him, Mectos is taking his time to get up to the ball, right? And Nico's like, I can exploit that. I can hit the ball over him. Tell Wolf to go forward, right? You see Wolf all the way forward on that wall? That was planned. Oh, wait, they get another goal!
You gotta be kidding me! You've got to be kidding me. This is not real. This is not a reality we exist in. They have no time. There was 15 seconds. They were down by 2. In 15 seconds, we've had 3 goals scored. 3-2 to 4-2 to 4-3 to 4-4. There's 2 seconds. This game could be decided in the next 2 seconds on this tip-off. Nico gets the touch. It's got to go out to the side. I don't know how, but we're in overtime in game 1.
Wolf did the exact same thing back to Firstkiller. He booped Firstkiller over to Nico, who cheated forward. They put everything all in. They're like, this is what we've got to play. We've got tip-off, cheese, and they did it wonderfully. Flawlessly even, where they booped it up over their opponent and just cheated forward. They knew that if they couldn't get that goal, it doesn't matter if they get scored on afterwards. It's going to be a goal anyway, and here's Nico with the shot to the backboard, beating both defenders.
They've done it! 5-4! They have come back from a 2-goal deficit with 15 seconds to go in regular time, and they have got into overtime 24 seconds. And they have stolen what very much felt like a Fortnite win.
Right?
They have taken it right out of the clutches of victory. I cannot believe what we just saw.
That was 3 goals in 10 seconds. 2 goals off of tip-offs. The 3rd goal off of, I mean, I guess it was pretty close to a tip-off, but 1-0. But that's wild. Nico scored 4 goals in this game. And that's as clutch as it gets. It was literally 10 seconds left on the clock when it was 4-2. And they're like, okay, it's time to pull out our trap card. You've activated our trap card. Double boop. I never thought I'd see the day when double boops wins a championship game. That's exactly right. Well, I feel like every time we go for a kickoff now, I'm just kind of holding my breath, waiting for something to happen. We've had so many kickoff goals these series, and then after a kickoff goal doesn't happen off of one of these tip-offs, it turns into this like slog of really, really fast-paced shooting, but also the defense is just as fast-paced, and the defense is just a little bit stronger for both teams.
It's going to be down and center. Wolf was trying to slam that one down, was unable to get enough on it, though. Nico now out to the right, looking to carry all the way across, and oh, wow. mectos was up early on that one, even on the other side, and now it's going to be Nico with the big clear up to the backboard. mectos to touch. Firstkiller corner boost. Looking to challenge the defensive end here. Shove forward the hitbox. mectos the save. And it is still 0-0 early on in this one. They are playing at their full strength indeed. Firstkiller way up, trying to get that sweet spot for the waterfall. Unable to do so. mectos now sends this back out towards center. Firstkiller thought that ball was actually going to be out in front, but it does get a second touch on the card's hitbox. And we are under 1 minute. That is a nice little flip there. It's a little bit awkward for mectos, and it's enough. Nico will take first blood.
It's very, very awkward for mectos because he's expecting a little bit more for Firstkiller, but Firstkiller has got Nico right in front of him. He can't even be expected to save that because there's a big roadblock. Maybe a speed bump, I guess, if Nico's back is turned, but still. mectos has to just fly straight up and is expected to dribble it out. That's tough. Ooh, mectos.
To the right side. Firstkiller looking to control, actually, towards center. But Nico's got to get a great shot. mectos back to center. This is an opportunity to go up 2-0, or 2-1, 1-1, sorry. I don't even know what I'm saying, but I knew what I felt, okay? Firstkiller ties it up 1-1 in game 2 of the reset.
Oh, that's that moment where you see you're heading back, you're retreating to rotate back behind your teammate, but suddenly the ball is dropped right into your lap, and there's 3 cars on the other side of the court. You're like, well, I guess I'll take the free one. And Firstkiller, he's always going to have those shots on where you just double tap it off the backboard. Any one of these players can do it. It's all about the speed at what you're able to do it, and also hitting it into a spot that your opponent doesn't expect. But that's going to be a second goal for Firstkiller. I'd never expected this kind of shot, albeit it is very low, but still, that net is double guarded, yet neither Nico or Wolf had it.
I do want to credit mectos. mectos went on an absolute beeline juggernaut move towards the defender, and I think it gave Nico just enough hesitation on that line for that ball to bounce into an awkward spot. mectos just very, very, very aggressive, which has been kind of like a weird little small meta we've seen in this series alone and in this grand finals. Between these teams, just getting really aggressive on the demos and really aggressive on the offense. mectos, unfortunately, going to do a little bit of a side flip there. Wanted that corner boost, though. Nico to carry it out of the orange defensive zone. mectos to flip towards center. Firstkiller there, up off the wall. Not sure if Firstkiller got that boost. Will need to be saved. Wolf does a good job. Firstkiller credited with the shot. It's going to be back towards center. Firstkiller turns on the ball, is up for it, feeling pretty good. Was going to be able to slam that one down. Nice defense. This ball is up on the top. Firstkiller snagged that corner boost, actually. Firstkiller just everywhere right now. Buzzing all around the court and is everywhere, including not on the court anymore.
I don't know. mectos gonna have a lineup. He sees a lot of cars in front of him. He sees Firstkiller too. He's trying to get that pinpoint shot or pass right to Firstkiller, but now the opening for Nico is there. Gonna get swatted away by mectos. Nico can't find a way around the corner. Uses the net, or Wolf uses the net to set him up. Now around that corner, always every time that ball bounces into that corner, it's gonna head right for the net. That's what Wolf was attempting to use. Now off the side, mectos, maybe a double tap for him. Nico doesn't have the touch either. It was too high. Out of the backboard again. Wolf has got a tap forward, lifting it up. Nico is right below him. Wolf's kept it in the air with that 50. Now Firstkiller gonna block Nico, and Wolf is also bumped. Looks like we're gonna be heading over to orange net. Firstkiller on 0 boost is faked one. He's on the ceiling, tries to flip it down. Flips it down too much. Wolf, oh, to Nico, wait a second. Where did Nico come from?
I don't know. I think he was like under the floorboards. Then it just, I think he was hiding behind Wolf. That's what happened.
Lurking
hiding
in Wolf's
behind
shadow.
Wolf and just came over.
That's awesome. All right, 2-2 with 2 minutes. That's huge for OHHH. They've tied it up. See if they can bring it full circle. with this next game. It'll be just like the last series, right? They win 2 games and then a reverse sweep from Fortnite potentially coming up. We could have a whole lot of hoops at hand.
My heart can't. It can't. Even the thought is hurting. That's going to be a nice little shot here. mectos just fluffs the ball out off the corner, and it just pops right out to the front of the rim. What a nice little touch off oh. Yep, words. Wall boost, straight out, up to the front, catches the defender out of position. 3-2, 1:41 on the clock. Game 2. Remember, we did have game 1 go over to Nico and Wolf. Old Billy with the
mectos is on the ceiling
in the reset. Ooh, another opportunity. We've seen them shooting that about the entire time for these last like 10 games. That's going to be another opportunity. How does that not go in the goal? It is still a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, Firstkiller, it looked like the setup was perfect for him, but he accidentally touched off the wheels. This is a chance for mectos. Only one person left to deal with since Nico was brutally taken from this life. mectos just needs to fake it all the way over to the net. Wolf on the retreat. That's a tough save for him. Once again, he can't see the wall. He has no idea where that back wall is. He can only go by what he sees around him. It's kind of an approximation. mectos uses that to his advantage for that goal number 4, but we know from last game, just having that 2-goal lead, even with 10 seconds on the clock, is not enough. We'll see if that holds true this game as well. Nico and Wolf.
Yeah, there's no safety. We cannot feel safe anymore, no matter what the time is. Firstkiller trying to come up with something. Wolf was already up off the wall, knew he had to try to get around the hitbox, was unable to do so. And now it's mectos, saying it back towards center. Firstkiller all the way back on rotation. Takes corner and is looking to just carry this and burn time. Now they're 2 goals up. Maybe this kind of more cautious play instead of attacking the goal is a direct result of what happened earlier. Going for the demo on the rotation, just leaves the ball, and there it is. Firstkiller does get the Nico demo. That's going to be popped up over the top. mectos past 1. Is there a second one? Tries to get over there, will not be able to. 30 seconds. This could be a tied series here. Firstkiller already out of the goal. Up off the wall. It's going to be up off the backboard. Chance for the read. It's going to be way too far out in front. Nico now. That's going to be centered for mectos. mectos will put a shot on target. Nico with the save. 15 seconds here. Game 2. Are we going to have a tied series? We have to wait until there are zeros on the clock to call it anymore. Firstkiller back to the side. Firstkiller back to the side, and then back to the side for the side. They're going to send it to the side, and they're going to do a little bit of side action. And that's going to drop down. We've got a 1-1 series in the reset. Let's make it a best of 3.
Yes. Yes, let's. Wow, Fortnite. This time they looked, they held onto their defense. They played a little bit more cautious, right? Firstkiller only went for 1 bump at the last minute. Maybe 2, I don't know, but they're trying this defensive strategy. And I was talking, too, about how it always feels like each new game they're trying something new. This one was ceiling play, right? They're leveling up, and the ability they earn for leveling up is the ceiling shot. We saw Firstkiller twice off the ceiling, didn't amount to anything. mectos once off the ceiling. No, actually, he was twice as well. Still didn't result in a goal. So I wonder if they'll continue to try that ceiling play in the games going forward.
I think we're in for a pretty competitive series here as these teams are going to start fighting back and forth. They've gotten very aggressive. I think there is some kind of a small advantage here being developed by Firstkiller and mectos by just going for demos and going for demos almost religiously, it seems. Every single time on rotation, trying to find an orange card, trying to take them out. And so far paying dividends as they have gotten a bracket reset, and we are tied up 1-1.
Something could be said, too, about just relentless demos and demo pressure is that even if your opponents are not trying to demo you, but they've done it a lot, and that's just a double tap from mectos off the corner. I thought that net was double defended. He finds a way right around Nico. Man, these double taps. One of the first tournaments Firstkiller ever participated for us, I asked him, like, what is some strategy that you could recommend to people if they're just trying to, learn hoops for the first time? He says, practice double taps. If you can retrieve your own pass off the backboard, it's a huge strategy in hoops. But as I was saying about demos, is like or bumps, you're constantly looking over your shoulder, even if there's no threat there. It's a constant state of worry that it actually gives your opponents an advantage, even if they're not trying to hit you. So I expect to see that kind of carry over, and I think that's why the players are playing a little bit slower than the last game so far. They're just kind of paranoid and watching over their shoulder.
We are seeing mectos come into form here as the series to come on. That's a shot on three, the bump inside the goal. Nico actually got a little bit of a clip on Killer there, but what a shot from Wolf. That does not, I don't think, the ball does not rise up at all. It just goes straight down. Excellent angle. Tied up 1-1. If any are going to be able to breathe it all during this series, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but we are going to keep this action about as close as we possibly can. Firstkiller just getting cute with it now. Just going ahead and stop in front of the ball, trying to send this back. mectos going to put this up off the front of the rim. Wolf going to be behind. It's going to be back up and forward. Nico, Firstkiller, you thought they were going to get a touch there. An opportunity here. Off the wall, no. Backwards and off the wall, it's not enough.
Dunk.
To slam it down. The pressure here. Wolf and Nico take a 2-1 lead. Oh, Billy is looking for blood.
If the first pass doesn't succeed, try again. Wolf goes from the sidewall trying to shoot it, but it's a perfect pass back out to Nico, who does the give and go back to Wolf on the backboard. Sending it down in the front of the net is really clutch. We've got a friendship kickoff again, but Billy is now with the lead suddenly. I was talking about how Fortnite always has that 1-goal lead, but now it's the 1-goal lead for the Billies. Historically, they have not been able to hold on to this. We'll see what they can do on defense. Oh, not much.
There with 0 boost. That's just going to go in, though. And that's just a tie game. That is unfortunate. I mean, once again, the boost game certainly has something. Like, there's something to say about that, although you certainly want to think that touch will be cleared out, right?
Yes. Yeah, Wolf is cheating forward, expecting Nico to bang it, because the ball is Nico's. But one thing that's tough to communicate is exactly how much boost you have at any given moment. And also what I know about the Billies' communication is that they're not telling each other. Their communication is very, very minimal.
This is going to be out towards the front here for 50. mectos actually seems to get the better of that, but it does go towards the goal. Saved out by
straight
Firstkiller.
down.
Ball is straight down. mectos, ooh, a little bit of a gutsy shot there. Save, rather. And it's going to be Firstkiller trying to loop this out. Wolf, mectos has to turn. Firstkiller's already going to be there. No problem. Going to take up the corner. Firstkiller going to go ahead and try to get the 50. mectos leading. Is actually going to let them come all the way up to the top there. Wait for Firstkiller. mectos, no way you scored this. They were already floating up in. Wolf now. Low is going to go ahead and wait for that center to pop up, and it does get there in time. mectos with the save, though. Still a 2-2 game. Halfway through this one, a 1-1 tied series, a 2-2 tied game 3. That ball scuffs up over the top of the rim. Is there going to be enough? No, and the counterattack is on. Firstkiller gets bumped, but is out to the right side, able to get some boost off the rim. mectos back out in center. mectos to send this back and up. Firstkiller to get a touch. No challenge here from Wolf and Nico. They're letting this develop, but they don't think that they're going to be in any kind of trouble. mectos almost puts it in. Firstkiller, a light touch towards the front, saved by Nico. 2-2 now, 2 minutes to go, game 3, and it's still a tie game. And this might be the opportunity here. Firstkiller, the shot up the touch. It's off the inside of the rim. mectos has to get there. mectos already rotating back on the defensive end. Shot down the other way. No, it's going to be back to Nico. Back off the front. Nico to try to get this back into the side. No. Cleared up to the net, off the backboard, never mind. Firstkiller out underneath the basket. mectos now to clear forward. And the clock continues to tick into opportunities. The bumps here from the corner on Firstkiller. And finally, maybe we have a little bit of a slowdown.
I'm never really fully ready for a slowdown. It just always feels like these teams are going back and forth. But how many awkward situations have we had bouncing off the rim, off the net, off of corners that we don't expect? We've got all 4 callers sometimes clumped up together, all in one spot, and it always, you can never really know where that's going to go. I'm surprised we don't have more goals with how many rim bounces we have. Historically, Fortnite has performed a little bit worse when it comes to those rim bounces, but Billy is getting some really interesting situations as well.
And we see another one right there, as you're mentioning that. Clips right up and side of the basket. Firstkiller on the defensive end. 2-2 here. We may be seeing overtime if the play here is anything to say about what we expect for this last minute of play in game number 3. mectos out off the corner, looking to try to carry this up over the other way. mectos has gotten by 1, tries to flip it up onto the backboard to be cleared, and it is cleared. Firstkiller just trying to get a touch on it to try to make something happen of a great play from mectos, putting some pressure on the defensive end for Orange. But now we're going to be going the other way. It's going to be Wolf. mectos, easy clear, up off the wall. That's up off the wall. Defensive side for Orange as well. That's a shot. Firstkiller has put it in. 3-2. What a play. The attack gets through, and they are ahead with 20 seconds to go.
Firstkiller is a corner mastermind. I swear, in any game I've ever played, the defense always has the corner covered. They're on the backboard. They're right above the rim. They can blast that shot from the corner all the way across the court. But Firstkiller is threading the needle relentlessly from these corner shots. It's a very simple, like, put it into the spot where it gets into the middle of the net. And he just does it over and over again that the Billies don't have a counter for. I'm surprised. We've got 7 seconds to go. mectos lifts it up. This could be the 4th and final goal of this game for Firstkiller. He just dunks it straight down, lifted up by Nico, but the ball is going to tap down. And we're going to go into game number 4. This time, Fortnite on match point.
Fortnite on match point. That has got to be nerve-wracking. It's the first time I've actually been able to say that between two teams. I do want to give just 2.5 seconds to say that save at the end there was quite impressive.
Yes.
I just want the 2.5 seconds to say, wow, well done. We're going to game number 4, 2-1 lead. This is the bracket reset. For those who might just be joining us, we've had an entire tournament here. Winners finals, if you want a little bit of history between these two in this tournament. Winners finals 2-0 in favor of O'Billy. They 2-0'd Fortnite down to losers finals. They come out of the losers finals, back up to face O'Billy, go down 2-0 in a best of 5. And then they managed to come back on the reverse sweep, 3-0, and now we're in the bracket reset, and they've just gone up 2-1 in this last best of 5 for this tournament in a $1,000 prize pool here for this super summer spectacular amazingness.
That's word for word.
So there, how about that? How about that story?
That's an amazing story. Yeah,
it's a good one.
Firstkiller and mectos on the brink of winning every single RankedHoops Summer Slam tournament. Well, I'll have to ask them if they're down for an interview after that, if they do win. But it's not the end for O'Billy. They stated even before this tournament started that, well, never mind. Firstkiller from the sidewall dunks it straight down from the back wall. Is that another double tap from him? It is.
Gross. Just gross. If you can't hit a waterfall, make one yourself. Like that, it's on the back, and he just straight down. That is just and actually, that's interesting. So right there on that kickoff, it looks like Wolf and Nico may have also kind of slowed down on the kickoff because you saw both cars go up, and nobody's even close to the ball yet. That's going to be another shot opportunity, but Nico does get a touch on that one. They're going to go ahead and try to stave off, but 1-0 already coming out fighting here. This is match point for Firstkiller and mectos. Fortnite might be able to take this one yet. Firstkiller gets a demo. mectos a little bit too strong. Another demo. That's going to be and that's acquired. Nico gets one. Firstkiller backs it in. 2-0. They're on fire.
Seriously, that was a team kill. First onto Nico and then onto Wolf. Firstkiller just picks up the save that Nico had. That was the only save available to him. It was a really, really valiant effort trying to lift that ball up from where Nico's position was, but it was not meant to be. Firstkiller had every possible angle sealed off, and now they're leading 2-0.
Carry here. Nico off the front, not quite actually able to get contact. It's going to be mectos to carry it up the wall. Low on boost, will probably pick up both these sides. It might be an opportunity here. Does get off the inside of the rim. What a save! Firstkiller, I don't know how. I don't know wow. 2-0. Maybe, can you explain to me what on earth just happened?
Something about centripetal force and ball moving real fast, and it gets untoilet bowled.
Is there a wizard involved somewhere? There might be a wizard.
No, just
and
a plumber.
Firstkiller puts one in over there while we're discussing how they got the save in the first place. It's 3-0. I mean, if you're Nico and Wolf, what do you have to do to kind of like say, hey, we gotta get back together. We gotta regroup and make this happen.
I have no idea. I feel like they've been playing their absolute hearts out, but Fortnite is just that little percentage better every step of the way. They're beating them now at demos. They're beating them in bumps and shot accuracy and rotations. I think that to say one thing that the Billies need is an understatement. They're going to need to outperform Fortnite in every little area that Fortnite is better at. Drop from Firstkiller. Wolf swats it away. mectos is chasing it here, but he's on the retreat. Oh, a big fake from Wolf is still going to get swatted away by Firstkiller, and Firstkiller's first on it. Fills up on boost in the corner, lifts it up all the way to the ceiling maybe. He's looking for the demo onto Nico, but now the counterattack opportunity is here. mectos pushes it forward. No shot from him. Back out to the center of the map. And that ball is just left for anyone who wants it. Wait, Nico's up. Shot is low, bounces off the rim. Does Wolf come in for this next? He does indeed, right off the ceiling. And in, they're starting their comeback.
It's just what the doctor ordered. And a goal on the board to get rid of that 0. 3-1 here. Game number 4 in the reset. 2:46. Plenty of time on the clock. If we can say anything about what we've seen so far in this tournament, we can no longer give any early calls on what these games are going to result in. We do see an early shot opportunity over from Wolf and Nico. Nico just trying to actually curl this one up, and Firstkiller does get a touch on that one, but Wolf is going to send it right back in. The shot's down. There it is! And they are here! We have a game! 3-2. Halftime just arrived!
You can never truly count out the Billies, especially when it comes to kickoff trickery. That resonated from the kickoff. Wolf is just positioning perfectly. It's all theory, just like kind of chess works. Off of the kickoff in any given position, they know where to be as soon as the ball goes up and is hit away by that kickoff. There's Nico. Gonna get blocked away. mectos is reversing, but Firstkiller's got the ceiling cheese. Swatted away by Wolf. Billy's looking to keep this one close. Nico's chasing it, needs the dunk down, but a save from mectos from the back wall. And he gets a demo. Firstkiller looking for the pass, but mectos is already gone, looking for another demo. However, Firstkiller is dead. Let's see how they can transition this one next. Looks like the blue net could be battered for a little while. Nico's going to be the next one on this. See if he's got the shot blocked away by Firstkiller. 2 minutes to go in this 4th game. Best of 5 against Fortnite and OHHH. This could be the final match between these two teams.
And it definitely appears that something has changed for OHHH, because what is happening right now is a lot more pressure, a lot more confidence. That's going to be a nice little shallow chip. A nice shot there. Front of the rim, and this is an opportunity for Wolf. Oh, the fruit hits the rim as well. And we may not quite have the opportunity they were looking for on the offensive end. It was there, but not seized. Firstkiller up over the net, but we had a 3-0 lead. We were thinking mectos and Firstkiller are just unbeatable at this point. 2 quick goals, and the whole game changed. You can see mectos and Firstkiller suddenly a little bit slower on their defensive and offensive rotations, a little bit more careful out of absolutely nowhere. Wolf now to carry. Firstkiller the demo on the backside, and Wolf has to be careful with that one since Nico was not around to provide support. It's going to be 3-2, less than 1 minute, game number 4. If this scoreline stands, you have a winner. Will Nico and Wolf find some kind of fuel at the end of this game to bring it all the way home?
They're looking a little bit shaky. They had Fortnite exactly where they wanted them to be. They had him scrambling inside the net, and they had 2 attempts. First Nico and then Wolf, and they both missed. I mean, you have to think that that is continuously in the back of their mind in this last 30 seconds going into it. Let's see if they can break free, but it's not looking good. They're starting to backflip and whiff. Firstkiller up to the ceiling. Gonna get blocked away by Nico, but he needs to transition this into offense, and both Wolf and Firstkiller are on that next. Firstkiller's gonna have the lift up. He's chasing it. Can he keep it up to the ceiling for the game secure? Not quite. Nico's gonna be on it next, but he only has a push forward. 10 seconds to go. Can Wolf push it to Nico? Nico's positioning forward. Wolf's gonna go for the dribble. Needs the 50 to work. It's gonna bounce off the rim on orange side. Nico pushes it forward. Wolf is there. Can he get the redirect? There. The redirect isn't there. Nico's going to keep it lifted up. Was Wolf in here next? I don't think he has the boost for it. Nico needs to pinch it off of the net. That's it. It taps down. Fortnite is your grand champion out here tonight. I never thought I'd say anything good about Fortnite, but if it's the team with Firstkiller and mectos in it, I think I can give it a pass.
I think at this point, yes. At this point, for sure. I cannot believe that. Wow. If you wanted your money's worth, if you wanted your time's worth of a tournament, this was it. What an insane play from Nico and Wolf facing off against Firstkiller and mectos, and Fortnite against OHHH does come out victorious in a reset, a bracket reset, 3-1 series. 3-2 here. Billy put in 2, and you're right, the opportunity there. I mean, they'll be thinking about that one for sure. But the fact that this was such a fight and such a back-and-forth match through 2 best-of-5s is absolutely insane. And that doesn't even account for all the games we had before that.
Yes, exactly right. Man, you're right. I couldn't have asked for a better tournament. This tournament was absolutely nuts. Congrats to the winners of the raffle. Congrats especially to Team Fortnite. Congrats to OHHH for getting 2nd place. And congrats to, was it JJ and Ness for seizing 3rd place. This is incredible. Thank you so much, chat, for tuning into this. And can I get a massive, huge shout-out to Smook, or CMYK, also as he's known, because he made all of this possible. We had planned for August all $400 tournaments, and he's like, you know what, we're going to one-up it. first tournament's going to be $500, then $600, then $700, then $800, then $900. And he added an additional prize for this tournament to be at $1,000 even. And he put in the $400 for the raffle. If we got an emote for him, just for him for that reason, what an amazing, amazing player.